Midiman, you're telling the truth. Shout out to you, Midiman, you're telling the truth. I just viewed your video on Real Music, and brother, I gotta agree 100% with you. And don't nobody think I'm hating with this video, but I feel you, brother, because I'm a true believer of real music, and those ballads and love ballads and the music that you was talking about in your video is what started me on playing the keyboard when you was talking about Frankie Beverly and Maze. I'm a big Maze fan, man. And you can notice on my pages on YouTube, I have a lot of old school because that's how I learned how to play. Oh, Marvin Gaye, the Stylistics, Harold Melvin and the Blue Note, Sam Cooke, you name it, brother. Like you were saying, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm a big fan of the Elements, Maurice White, Philip Bailey. That's me, man. I love those songs. The Gap Man with Charlie Wilson. Oh, man, Cameo. We go on and on. Barry White. On and on and on, man. Like you say, the Ohio Players, the OJs. That was the music, man. And that music had so much meaning to it. And they wrote about love. And I'm not hating or knocking nobody nowadays because I'm a producer. And I deal with the producing on a lot of folks, and I understand that we change with time. But we do have to go back to that old landmark, brother. You are so right. Because you got to know where it came from to know where you're going. And it is sad that now as a producer, they got so much technology on these keyboards and these features now that you can hold down one button and play a whole song without even calling. See, when I produce, brother, I sit there and play everything through. I don't care how long it take me. I'm going to play my piano all the way through. And you got so many loop features, you can just loop. What's getting folks rich now is an 8-bar loop, man, or a 4-bar loop. You just held down one key and did a whole song, and you can easily make $100,000 a beat. And I'm not hating on the people that do it, but it's just showing this is how technology done changed. And me personally, I don't like going to see nobody perform where they going to play tracks. I want to see the live band. I want to see the bass player. I want to see that drummer do his thing. I want to hear the lead guitar player. I want to see the organ and the piano. I want to see the band. I love that live feel. And the R&B now is so different. Like you say, you're talking about how much sex, how many women you can sleep with, this and that. And when you look at the ballads back then, oh man, you look at the songs, the love ballads that Earth, Wind, and Fire had. Look at Marvin Gaye. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Those was beautiful songs. But now it's all about taking your drawers off and how many women you can sleep with and doing this, doing that. I ain't going to go into details. A lot of this music is so degraded nowadays. Even with the church music, it has gotten so far away. See, I don't get caught up in so much of this new church music. I'm not down it, but a lot of it I would not even dare take to my church. Because when you go back to the old school and the gospel, the old Hezekiah Walker music, the old John P. Keys, y'all know what I'm talking about. Those old songs, man, you DFW, man, quite stuff you don't hear no more nowadays. And I can go on and on and on because I love the old gospel. And I stay versatile though. I do the old and the new, but I'm careful with what I do. But I'm with you, man, because we do need to go back to some of this old stuff, man. That's why I did the video a long time ago on the we can't forget about our old saints in the church, because technology is so advanced nowadays. There's so much music going on in a lot of these church songs that, hey man, you can't really tell what they saying. And some of these songs, if you don't know how to read the music, it's hard to pick out a lot of the chords because it's so fat. That's why I say when I be teaching, a lot of times you don't need fat chords. You can play regular chords and get your point across in the song. And I just agree with you, man. Hey, those songs, and we all want to talk about worldly songs, this secular music. That's how I learned my gospel music. I don't care what nobody say. What they say about it, that's how I learned how to play. Grover Washington, Mr. Magic. Everybody knew how to play Mr. Magic. Yeah, I was a big Grover fan. I was a big Herbie Hancock. My boy Joe Sample. I listened to a lot of George Duke, Stanley Clark. Oh, man, you can go on and on. Larry Graham. Man, I'm telling you, man. Oh, man. Slide the Family Stone, brother. I can hang out with you all day, Mitty, man. You might be a little older than me, brother, but I bet you I know a whole lot of that music because that's what I was brought up on, man. And I know you can go deep with it. We got to sit down one day. We got to meet, brother, because we are so on one accord, man. I love old school music, man. And I love the love ballads. See, back then you had ballads. You got a couple of ballads nowadays, but back then you had real love. not slapping women around and screwing whoever. You had love, man. You remember back in the day, it was hard to even get some from a woman a lot of times, man. But now, sex is so easy to come to you in so many ways. And it just come up to you. You can stand still, it come up to you. But you remember back in the day when you used to try to sleep with some women, they wouldn't even, oh no, you had to beg, like Keith Sweat. Big shout out to you, Keith Sweat, nothing against you. But Keith Sweat had a lot of them songs where he begged, but that's how he got them women, man. And you had that love music. Even in the 80s, man, it was, music wasn't as worse as it is now. You had love ballads, like you say, the 70s though, the 60s and the 60s. Ronald Isley, man, I'm a big fan of Ronald Isley, man. Ronald Isley, Al Green, you name it, man. Billy Preston on that organ, oh man. Mustang Sally. I can listen to that old school all day long because I love it. Angela Wynn was, when she was with Ronald Isley. Tammy Terrell. Oh man, we can go on and on. The Funkadelics, the Johnson brothers, man, Brother Johnson. Oh man, what happened to them, man? What happened to a lot of folks? Well, see, we in a new era, and we have gotten away. You see what they do now? They take these hooks. Oh, so many people use James Brown music, the Godfather. So man, you heard a lot of rappers. You ain't nothing wrong with using stuff, but let's don't forget where we came from with this music, man. Let's get with the old and stay with the old and the new. Why we gotta just take stuff all the way out? Because it don't matter how much rap you play to this day. When you break out with a song from Earth, Wind and Fire or Frankie Beverly, oh Southern Girl. Oh man, you ain't right. You ain't lying to me, man. Man, Frankie Beverly, it ain't too many songs he put out there. It was hard not to like. Southern Girl. What about songs like Happy Feelings, man? When you was in a bad mood, you can cut that music on and be all right. Happy Feelings, Joy and Pain, Sunshine and Rain. Oh man, look at Earth, Wind and Fire. One of my favorites is The Way of the World. Good God Almighty. Heat Wave, man. Cool in the Game, Celebration. Oh man, them songs had meaning. They related to family. And if you was going through something, oh, B.B. King, don't talk about B.B. King and Lucille. When you was going through something, music brought you through, man. And I thank God for you with that video, man, because you ain't lying. Technology has handicapped a lot of folks. And I'm not hating, but it's just, it kind of makes me mad when I go in the studio and I play my stuff all the way through and somebody just hold down, make a beat in 5 minutes. You can make a beat now in 4 or 5 minutes and make 70, 80 grand off of it, easily. Oh, I'm telling you, man, I know the technology and the software everybody uses, but see, I like to do mine the hard way. I like my stuff to sound live. Yeah, but it's hard getting bands together. You can't even get bands to stay on one accord no more. I love to hear the band, the liveness. So let's get back to the old school, brother. I'm with you. Let's don't just stay stuck on the new. Let's remember the old. God bless you.